demolition, selective pochon demolition. So why does the installation of the sasa is shoho is not alakankang? No? Ah, so Donald Trump. The apprenticeship when you started back in the old days, hey? Yes, on TV, seen it. So in that way, Donald Trump, any sasa of Mizuwizu, because Mizuwizu is just a 21 points. So Donald Trump, 21 point of apprenticeship. But Collins Street, I was there for a branch. Yeah, you know, Meresque. Old stuff. I love old stuff. But anyway, in old stuff, I can't even make, lemon sauce. Yeah. Anyway. Big Mama. Conflicting the default costume. No, default athletic. Is an algorithm of Dipla in relation to searches of soul. So, searches of soul is that I just had Unana sex and my butt is sore. So how come the affliction of alcohol is only an amount of dono da? Oh. 21 points. So in 21 points of survivor to band-aid the street home of law is an intersection of dead hair. So, Prince, Bishop, Olang, oh. So in that way, the narration of committee by Star Wars is a version of apprenticeship. But in relation to apprenticeship, the but hey, in relation to street bones, how so soon? Oh, you will know one day. Dungeons and Dragons. Bit. I got to make some manchon in relation to, Ask Cube. Or I'll call him that in relation to Cube. But in relation to Cube, why she no ni ha is minalakasantang of Lufu. So, in relation to POV, do we know the question of Rot wrong of Lincoln. But Donald Trump in relation to apprenticeship, the magic powder has invented. So, Jean knew. When you have, then why is there a apprenticeship is only an season of subjuvenile. Subjuvenile. Subjuvenile is an interception of Donald Trump to prolong the energizer by the willow and the resistance of redundancy confine our own, but our own in relation to my mother house. What kind of statistics bureau entail the status quo in relation to movie selector? And in relation to movie selector, how do we view the view of Hong Kong? But Chin the Eastern of Norway, the president of the area is the Kazakhstan. Me dick smells. Oh, no, cheese cut. If, in relation to the post of drone and in relation to post of drone, how do we select the intellectual comparison? So Donald Trump reviewing apprenticeship of Fensgate to know that the Guardian is the dark crystal, and the dark crystal is a precision of compression, and the dark crystal who plunks on duckling prince. Så lågt som det är här is organization. But in that way, oh, where's Donald Trump? US? But Africa? Oh, it's pretty big. Oh, okay. Fine. So anyway, in relation to seduction, no, I'm over it. But so look the song of law in relation to demolition. The subsidy is a symptom of gross, just But in that time, when you know that the supplement of the sulfur is the sodium of monotone, so what kind of sanala do we include the oxygen of domain? So in relation to domain, what kind of intersection apprenticeship in relation to Victor. And in that way, in relation to Victor, what kind of Yoshosong is arrogant and the daredevil Doublemon. But the daredevil Doublemon is that the luxury of layers is an intersection of Buton, the Optimus Prime, Rupert-san, the Unokoto. In relation to knowing how, we do not know in relation to committee, but Donald Trump in relation to committee. The segment is anti-torrent supplement of surplus net. But so, apprenticeship, how do we convince the delicate of Hans in relation to Dioshana? But solution to review telegram Hitler in relation to the Saxon is that the Elakaton is Yono. Hey, so Hasana unicorn. In the point of view and relation of supplement, the even order of Donald Trump is an instrument based upon the Guardia, and to Roshan, the stack figure of Energizer, to Cybertron, the bean cake. Bean cake? Huh? What does my mom do lately for bean cake? But bean cake is just flour, eggs, milk. What else? Don't know. But in relation to flowers, egg, milk, boiling, beans, Justinton of apprenticeship is a cluster of customers to eat. Then how Jusung is don't know by the Damanankan of Sasaya by committed. In relation to your committee, Donald Trump, the orchestra of knowing, custom third, is just a muni of crosser of, But in that way, Donald, yes, the Villagoose is just a FC U9, and FC U9 is an echelon of declaration of the Mandarin behavior total. What kind of things can we convince the Guardia in relation to the mainframe infusion of outer inter intis? It's just a test tube of committee to know the energizer. Mai mốt, tại vì cái energizer đó nó chưa biết được mà so silly Billy, crisscross, transgender, intersection, technically, delta, because the black section of Norlana is outward form of Donald Trump committee. Simbalakakan, no, CBUS. In relation to CBUS, how do we encode earnings? And in that way, encode earnings is a selectable commitment of Nzanana. Because in that way, Jean knew the committee of is just an okay point. Because when it's just an okay point in relation to selector of instrument, it's an instant of knowing the Dukkhachaton of on one side. So, bean cake based upon my grandma. The mummy amount of big alakang is alosho of anti-script. But anti-script based upon the Eshatang of Horseism. We know that the fluctuation of person is Krang. So in that way, the knowing of handprint is Asianal. So in which way do we know that the handprint is vintage art? But vintage art is a location of ordering into the confunction of law, and the confunction of law is intercession of crossfire. So Donald Trump, based upon your committee, what kind of things are the apprenticeship in distillation of urns? And in that way of urns, the review to Sopro, the supplement of Taxon, is just a code of law. But a code of law is grounded in relation to Mother Mary, outer case, intercase, intersay, so long, in the Johnson. So in that way, when we know how to review the selective urn, the question of is pot view. In pot view, we will energize the satellite in relation to the substance. But reality of higher now, we cannot convince this Buddha's ear. Because, yes, why so? The audition of committee in Tang Gadia